Hello and welcome to the TMC Newsroom. My name is Rich Tarani. Thanks for watching us today. We're at Interop 2012 in Las Vegas. On our program is John Bedrick. He is the CMO and the VP of Product Management for remote infrastructure management company OpenGear. John, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Rich.
So it makes sense to just start off, I think, giving the viewers an overview of what your company does.
Sure, appreciate it. OpenGear specializes in both data center infrastructure management as well as remote infrastructure management, with particular emphasis on out-of-band solutions for our customers.
Okay, so let's delve into that a little bit more specifically. In terms of the out-of-band solutions, detail that for new viewers who may not be familiar with it.
Sure. So our products are very intelligent, and they have the capability of going both in-band and out-of-band. One can be a failover, so you can be primarily in-band, and if it fails, resorting to out-of-band, or you can do exclusively out-of-band. We offer solutions for out-of-band that are cellular connectivity, modem connectivity, and even satellite connectivity. And the primary benefit for that is that you're not relying on the in-band network that carries the regular data traffic, and you're able to make sure you get access to whatever infrastructure you need in those times when you need to get to it.
Now, in terms of the biggest problem that you solve for customers, it sounds to me like just giving access to the data center when you need to get access to it. Is that the number one problem that you solve?
Certainly our data center infrastructure management products have been around for quite a while, and so we have a rather large installed base of customers that have been using that. However, due to the popularity of the cellular connectivity now, we have been seeing exponential growth in our remote infrastructure management products in those branch offices, field locations, areas that you just normally would not want to have a person. It's just not cost effective to do so. It could be oil wells, it could be wind turbines, solar farms, things like that. It's not typical to have a person stationed there, but yet you want to be able to have access to all of the equipment that is at those locations.
Now, in terms of the types of customers that you have and help, how do they break out?
We have a rather large who's who list of the Fortune 500, but yet we also have been gaining quite a bit of the medium-sized business and even some of the smaller-sized businesses. It's particularly helpful for the small, medium-sized businesses because they often don't have the staff that's very accessible to be running around, and so they gain a huge benefit with the lack of manpower that they're struggling with. But yet the large enterprise customers, they benefit as well because they've been having a lot of cost reductions, staff reductions. The economy's been tough, budgets have been slashed, and that affects not just staff but travel and everything else. So it really does cut across both enterprise and the small medium businesses.
Now, what are some of the new things coming out that you want to share with us?
Well, we recently introduced our ACM 5504 product line for remote infrastructure. That's based on one of the advantages of it is that it does support 3G cellular, which, as I had mentioned, is growing. Some of the reasons that product is taking off like a rocket is, in fact, due to the popularity of 3G right now. The cellular providers have been reducing their data rates, and no longer do you have to run long-haul cable to remote installations. You don't have to deal with modems and modem banks. Really, the cost effectiveness of 3G has just been creating an explosion in the marketplace, especially for OpenGear.
So especially for these remote sites that don't have any other type of connectivity, is that?
Absolutely, yes. It's been really beneficial. You literally can get the devices configured up and almost parachute them into the location, and then you don't have to have a high-tech person actually there to do the install. It's really that simple. It's almost a virtual plug and play.
And the wireless carriers must love this kind of
Absolutely.
solution as well.
The wireless carriers that we have been working with, the who's who wireless carriers, absolutely love the fact that there's been a growth in this technology to help support the remote infrastructure management. They have a whole side of their business that's focused on, these cellular wide area networks, and they've been reaping the benefits. They've certainly been enjoying it, but we at Opengear, have been enjoying the growth as well.
So in terms of the competitive arena, why should your potential customers choose your company?
Great question. So, as I said, we offer smart solutions. So all across our product lines, including our remote infrastructure product lines, we have intelligence built into our devices. Our devices are built on open standards, so they're quite extensible. We are vendor neutral, so the types of devices we support, whether they're IT devices, your typical network type infrastructure, your operational technology, your industrial technology, your environmental sensors, all are supported by the Opengear products. And so you're not locked into a proprietary solution when you're buying Opengear. You can literally be switching out the newer technology that supports your infrastructure and still keep the out-of-band management aspects that Opengear supplies, feeling comforted knowing that we'll support whatever it is that a customer wants to do.
That's great. Well, thanks for being on the program today. This was great.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.